Happy Friday. Happy new moon in Aquarius. So I actually just wanted to come and actually be in conversation with you. And the first thing I want to address is my gratitude for you, for reading my newsletter, for being part of the Facebook group, for just being in connection with me and sitting in circle with me, those that come to the workshops or those that I'm coaching and mentoring one-on-one. I honor you and I honor the work that we get to do together. I really wanted to come in and just share what has been percolating for me in the past week. It's been a strong week, this first week of February. And I always take extra time around the couple of days building up to the new moon to reflect on what has been coming up over the month that just passed and what is being invited and invoking in the month ahead. And the energy that's been really present for me is this energy of oneness, of unity, connection. And February in numerology, as people are talking about, it's the one. We are heading into the Chinese New Year, the beginning of a new year, the dragon year, starting tomorrow. One new moon, new beginning, first day of this lunar cycle ahead, the full lunar cycle ahead. So this is the time to go within and do deeper either journaling or just reflection or resting into your own inquiry of what are the seeds, the intentions that you wish to be harvesting over this next month ahead. And as I was walking deep in the woods yesterday, I was really thinking of this energy of feminine embodiment, which has been the keystone of my practice for the past over 40 years. And coming through embodiment practices from a place of actually deep suffering in relationship to my body, and the healing journey and the continual healing journey of coming home to the body. And I'm at that stage in my life where my hormones are changing and my body is changing, and just learning to engage and love and accept and nourish my body through all of its changes right now is one of the works that I'm definitely working on a one-to-one personal level with myself. And the opening and the vastness of the mind, I'm thinking of the body, and then I think of the mind and the fiery mind, and especially in this time of Aquarius. So let's talk a little bit about the new moon today in Aquarius. So Aquarius is a fixed air sign, and Aquarian people are those big, expansive, out of the box thinkers. Great innovations, great intuition, stepping into the new, stepping into the future, stepping in what is possible, breaking down old ways of doing things and stepping into the new. And so this is the energy that's definitely very, very present with us, and has been over the past couple of weeks since we entered into Aquarius on January 20th. And Pluto, this sign of the underworld of transformation, of taking on a new leaf, moved in. Pluto is this massive energy shift, and it just moved into Aquarius on January 20th. And it'll stay there for the next 20 years, where we'll definitely see a lot of changes in the way that we are working with power with, power over, power under. Our own personal power is, for me, intuitively something that's definitely been coming up around this time of Pluto moving into Aquarius. And going back to where I was just talking about the body and then the fiery mind. That's where I got all fired up in this energy of Aquarius. And then the soul. So the soul, what is the soul to you? What is your relationship to higher power, to source, to the unseen? And this has been right now for me, I think, one of those areas where there gets to be an up-leveling of how we, as all humans here on Earth, are actually connecting to the spirit world, to whether that is for you, God, whether that's for you, the stars and the planets and the moon, whether that's the birds in the sky, whether that's planting and connecting deeply with Gaia and Mother Earth. What is your connection to something greater than yourself? And how are you calling that in on a regular basis? So this connection of soul, this connection of mind, this connection of body, and bringing those three elements into oneness, into oneness. So how are you being the vessel and the embodiment of the whole and not separate? So yoga is all about unity, about coming back, bringing ourselves back into that wholeness. And the more and more I work with people and have been working with people, I'm often seeing that divide between their mind and their bodies, or between spirit and their bodies, a disconnect. And so on this new moon, I was just called to, one, acknowledge you for being part of my community, and I see you and I honor you. And also for you to start doing that reflective work on what does wholeness and oneness mean to you in the season of a new beginning. And if you're looking for additional support to work with body, mind, and soul practices, feel free to always reach out to me. I do one-on-one mentoring. I do some group work. I do readings. And it is my greatest passion is to serve you. So I wanted to wish you a new moon blessings for those that are celebrating the Chinese New Year. Happy New Year. And for those that are really wanting to dive into this new moon intention, take some time today and start asking yourself, like, where am I dividing? Where am I stepping into that oneness? What are the messages that spirit has been sending me? And have I been listening? Could I make a new step forward towards listening? So many, many blessings and lots of love. Bye for now.